Live and direct with a 4-5 and a tech. You know the vibes. Busting shots when we rolling by with more kicks than Cobra Kai. Your partner player, Lush Uno. Back with another installment of Lush World. Pulling up today, we got the baby kid himself.
So, salute, man. Appreciate you for having me, my dog. You already know what it is. Love.
Come on. Appreciate you, TruCarr, in the building. All my constituents, y'all know what to do. You understand the assignment by now. Don't just hit that like button. Love that like button. Caress it, slap it, stomp all over it. Go crazy. We got the baby kid himself in the building. It's it's an official situation.
For real.
With that being said, like, share, subscribe, drop your comments. Let us know what you're thinking. Let's run them numbers up and give our guest the respect that he deserves. With that being said, I want to talk to you about our primary sponsor before we get started. Now you're a little bit young. You like what, 24 years old?
How old I look?
You look 16, but
God damn, that's the age you sticking with though, for real.
You look 16 with tats, but
hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm 27, folks.
You 27?
Yeah, I ain't old here, but god damn, folks. I look 16.
I thought you was mid-20s, but you look young for sure.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I'm almost 30, man.
Hey, you feel me? Like
I'm grabbing that bitch like that almost.
Well, like this, black don't crack, and white people age like milk in the sun. So I'm 41 going on 57, and you're 20.
I'm 41 going on 57,
and you are 27 going on 16. With that being said, you're not quite at the age where this product becomes a necessity, but it sure is a lot of fun.
Wait.
What you know about that
again?
I'm about to break it down.
Yeah, break that down.
You're not at an age where this product that I'm about to mention is a necessity.
Okay, we talking about okay.
But it is fun. It's called, what you know about the honey packs? What you know about the honey packs, TruCarr?
Man, the business, I ain't gonna lie. Like, see, look, before they like hit the streets and shit like that, I'm already like signing. I'm already in tune with some motherfuckers and shit like that. So I seen the motherfuckers going past and motherfuckers buying boxes of them hoes before they was in the stores and shit like that. Like they was having us go get them motherfuckers. So I ain't gotta pop them hoes. I'm gonna be activated regardless. You feel me? Especially depending on who it is. Like Lil Shawty, if she looking like it, I'm gonna go crazy. You feel me?
Right.
You feel me? Other than that, I don't need no honey pack.
Like I said,
later.
You're not at the age where you need it.
Later.
But if you do fuck with it,
it's gonna enhance the motherfucking situation. I hear you.
And there's a lot of, I done ran through my little, I done sampled the market, let's just say, you feel me?
So what you did, what you put the honey pack in the Henny?
Well, it's called, the drink of choice is called a baby maker, all right? A baby maker.
Is that Henny or is that like the tequila?
It's Henny, honey pack, and pineapple juice. That's a baby maker.
That's called the baby maker?
You gonna be busting Spider-Man webs all over.
So you got kids then?
I mean, allegedly, you feel me? We'll see what R.I.P. Jerry Springer, you feel me? We'll see what Maury got to say about that. You are not the father.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah. But with
some shit going on.
Yeah. With that being said, bro, there's a lot of honey packs on the market, but Royalty Honey USA, not only do they got the best packaging, but they got the best results.
What they shit look like? Let me see that shit.
Boom. This is the packaging right here. You feel me?
Okay.
Like,
yeah. Exclusive. Let me hold it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This shit is empty. You feel me?
No. Yeah, it ain't even that.
We gave our last one out yesterday.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is for them folks out there. First and foremost, presentation is everything.
Right.
If it don't look right, a nigga don't even want nothing to do with it.
Right.
Type shit. And depending on how they coming, you feel me? They might be able to sell this motherfucker at a low price, which is their price, or a high price, because of how it look. So I fuck with the packaging. That's what I wanted to see.
It's got the TruCarr seal of approval. Now, I am gonna leave you with a few of them. I got boxes in the whip. I'm gonna leave you with.
I'm gonna put my old folks on. All my old folks that's watching this on. So I got something for you. Don't ever say I ain't did nothing for you.
It's it got me feeling like I'm fucking like I'm 27.
I knew you was a young dude when I came in here. You look like you just did some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
When I came in here, like that nigga too activated. He feeling this stuff right now. That's what it was.
Hey,
with the pack.
The pack has got my circulation open. That's the pack. That's the pack from when I knocked you down.
Young.
You feel me? Get your circulation going. I'm gonna tell you like this, right? What people need to do, they want to get like me. RoyaltyHoneyUSA.com. All right? RoyaltyHoneyUSA.com. Discount code LushUno. LUSHUNO.
That's the promo code.
That's the promo code. All caps, but there's no cap. This shit really work. You feel me?
All right, I got another question.
Yeah. Please.
On some health shit.
Yeah.
Is it like honey to the point where it help you like clear your throat? Like type shit?
I mean, it's 100% honey. That's what it is.
All right, cool.
It's honey with you feel me, a little bit of won't and the won't
you can't call it. Yeah, I know. I hear what you're saying, but you can't call it honey if it don't do a honey thing.
No, it do a honey thing.
All right, for sure.
Like
it's just some sweet something with some enhancement in it.
Yeah, exactly. It tastes just like I said. You can mix it. You can put that shit on your motherfucking shrimp fried rice if you want. Like that shit.
Folks said we using this as the sauce nowadays.
Hey.
Forget the ketchup. Forget Polynesian sauce. This the new sauce nowadays.
Dip your damn you feel me, hash browns from Chick-fil-A and all that shit.
Folks eating church's chicken with that.
Yeah.
Honey pack. Don't even give me no honey, man.
Yeah.
They got their own honey prescribed.
Then you be boo-booing out both ends after you church.
Folks will be full of it.
You feel me? With that being said, you feel me? It make you light as a feather, stiff as a board, knocking it down like never before. And here's the best part, TruCarr. For them ladies, it works for y'all too. It'll turn your pool into
an oasis.
An oasis. You feel me?
What, she got an ocean now?
She got an ocean, bruh.
God damn, we went from the fucking pool to the ocean.
I
damn near don't even like the ocean. It'd be too much water around, goddamn. But if you got that motherfucker, I know that motherfucker soaking.
You finna drown, my boy.
Yeah.
She got that Super Soaker Deluxe.
Oh, so you gotta damn near watch them.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that. In fact, here's the disclaimer I'm going to give before we move on to the next topic. Here's my disclaimer about the honey pack. You use that, be careful because she going to fall in love. She going to get spoiled.
I damn near already got female falling in love without the honey pack. I damn near don't even need to touch that honey pack.
You're going to have stalkers, bro. You're going to have stalkers.
Like I damn near don't even need to touch that honey pack. Yeah.
Hey, sometimes you want to make a really good impression. Maybe you doubling up. It's a free screw and all that.
The first time, anyways, I'm going hard.
That's okay.
You feel me? Motherfucker, I know who I am. He got walked in the situation flex. Hey, man, he probably didn't even know what the fuck was gonna happen. Shawty, I put that shit on you. You feel me? Got you feeling like a different woman. Yeah.
Now, TruCarr, born and raised. We are taught to survive. Watts, California.
Correct.
You feel me?
What's up?
What's interesting to me about Watts, and I feel like this applies to you like a motherfucker. There's a real Southern, especially Louisiana, you feel me?
Man, at least you know, bro. Keep going though.
Influence prevailing, and I know that you probably got family out there and all that. You feel me? Like, and but this is what I always tell people: you driving through Watts. You finna hear a lot more Hot Boys and Boosie than you will Snoop Dogg.
I can say Hot Boy and Boosie.
That's what I'm saying.
Lil Wayne type shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Then Snoop Dogg.
You're gonna hear Louisiana music more than anything else.
For sure.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you got
that influence.
Big time.
Watts in that specific section. And then on top of that, majority of the people is like our old folks, like our aunties, mamas, grannies, uncles, grandfathers. They got them from the South or something. Like my mama from Louisiana.
Okay.
Gina, Louisiana. So that's like really the country.
Right.
So it ain't just crazy like how I just inherit this shit, but this shit is what it is. And then my pops from Mississippi, so
that's it.
Oh man. You feel me? So a lot of folks got that type of shit in Watts, like.
Absolutely. And I feel like when it gets personified, when someone like you, it kind of helps you stick out.
Man, you speaking the truth right now, cause that's like my that's my difference in LA sound. I don't sound like nobody else out here.
Right.
You feel me? Not even just rapping wise, because you feel me, when I'm rapping, I'm not using the cadences that they using. You feel me? On top of that, because I'm already hearing what I'm influenced by from South music and stuff like that when we was growing up and stuff like that. So it's like when I start making music and stuff and I start rapping and everything and people start really hearing my voice, they like, damn, they confused. Like, damn, what the fuck? How he from right here? And you feel me?
Right.
But it's like shit.
Like he dressed too good to be from Louisiana.
Oh, everything.
But he
but it's just like I said, I'm just one of them folks that got one of them like my mother and my pops that's from directly right there.
Right. And to me, like when I hear you, I hear like a LA Wheezy. You feel me? Like
Salute.
I feel like
Shout out
there's.
to Weezy, man. I ain't never got that. You feel me?
You never heard that before?
I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like people tell me certain stuff, but we like you speaking the truth. Like I ain't gotta say nothing. I'm letting you talk right now.
Right.
You explaining these folks what I ain't even gotta say right now because I'm damn near tired of telling folks this shit.
Right.
Like why you sound like how you sound? Like where is you really from? Like
No, that's a big.
like, damn.
That's Watts in particular. I'm gonna take it a step further. That's project shit right there.
Correct.
That's straight PJ shit. And you grew up in the Nickersons?
I'm not from the projects.
You're not from the projects.
I'm just around the corner, like type shit.
Okay.
I'm on. You feel me? I ain't gonna say the street, but I'm on the dime, type shit.
Okay. But and there's 3 big projects in Watts. There's other projects as well.
Correct.
But you got the Imperial Courts, you got the Jordan Downs, you got the Nickerson Gardens.
Also.
Yeah. And something that's interesting to me about you, coming from a section like Watts, which is, let's just say what it is, the gang capital
Correct.
of the world.
Man, my nigga did his homework. I already know what you about to say.
This is ground zero for gang banging. You know what I mean? Like,
because you gotta know about the Watts riot and shit like that, all that type of shit. So
you got to know about the Watts riots and all that. You got to know that what made the rest of the world see gang banging for what it is. Well, I mean, Menace to Society was a big part of that.
Correct.
That was filmed right there in the Jordans. You know what I mean? Like, but we don't be hearing you pushing a specific gang like that.
I don't gang bang.
And that right there makes you very unique to be a Watts artist.
And to be able to come out of this motherfucker and be able to be still heard, because I'm going to be 100 with you, like, in other states, like, you can say in the South, like, they salute the motherfuckers that's out there getting money. Like, you feel me? It ain't really like no gang shit, so they salute the niggas that's getting money. Out here, they salute niggas that's, like, the toughest. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna be 100 with you. I ain't no buster on my soul, so that's why I'm still respected. But on another note, it's like, to not gangbang and do this shit, it's like majority of the people out here is looking into, like, you even know the truth to the point where you can have an interview with a gang member instead of a rap artist.
100%. I've done it.
But look, it might be bigger than what a rap artist in LA is.
As a fact, again,
You feel me?
You on point.
So shit like that, they willing to look into who the toughest.
Gang members are celebrities out here.
Correct.
But if
I made it out that situation, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm still going. So I'm still doing my shit.
And here's the other thing: it'd be one thing if you were like a Tyrese, you feel me? Like,
I'm a singer. Like, I'm talking about the struggle. So it's like some people gonna be like, some people gonna test your gangster. It ain't even the fact that I'm talking gangster. It's just the fact that where I'm from. So niggas gonna be like, shit, what he on? Or shit, how he coming? Until they find out. Like, a lot of people don't know. And then sucks to say, when you find out is when you find out.
And you know what, bro? I gotta be honest.
I'm talking about real shit though.
Oh yeah. That's this Lush World, baby. We not playing.
My nigga know the truth.
Don't play with us. Make plays with us. We know the truth.
I say that.
With that being said, I'm guilty of it myself because I'm born and raised in LA. The whole other side of town is you. I'm from West LA.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. But even me, I still, when I see a new artist from LA, I'm gonna be like, where he from? And then as soon as I see where he's from, I'm gonna try to figure out where he's from. You feel me? Like, and then so with you, it's like, I've seen you pop up. I think it might have been that outside joint.
Yeah. See, in that video, I was in a couple different places.
Yeah.
You feel me? So a lot of people, they was kind of confused, but if you from Watts, they damn near already know what it was. If you from the city, you already know what it was, but a lot of people still be confused.
I got a lot of, so some of my closest friends are from Watts. Some of them are from the Jordans, and one of my best friends is from the Nickersons, you feel me? So it's like, I've got homies on both sides and all that shit, and everybody that I asked about you was like, oh yeah, he cool. You know what I mean?
So it's not even like, I ain't no type of nigga that's out here that's just like trying to like cloud smoke. So it ain't even like to the point where I'm worried about niggas. Motherfuckers for sure know who I rock with, like to the point.
Yeah.
And we ain't even gotta go there.
Yeah, I know. But I figured it out. You feel me?
But it's like, I'm still not, I don't know, I'm not in my music talking about sliding on Nothing, you feel me? If anything, if it was some situation that go down in the streets, nigga, leave that shit in the streets. I don't do that shit with the music, you feel me?
Now you have a song basically talking about what gangster means to you.
On my soul, and I'm gonna be 100 with you. Gangster shit to me, like my uncle taught me, was like taking care of the family. You feel me? Like and being like a stand up nigga for whatever you stand up for. You feel me? It don't gotta be what the next nigga tell you or none of that. It's just being who the fuck you is and making sure motherfuckers know. So that's why I also named myself True, cause I ain't about to tell the lies. Like you feel me?
I fucks with that. Now, so you brought up earlier the Watts riots. You have a sense of history, which I think a lot of people under the age of 30 seem to be like disconnected with their history. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, for shit so.
But you have this understanding, cultural understanding of where you come from in your past, and like you look at the gangs in LA, Watts, Bloods, and Crips in particular. You got the roots from these gangs from the Black Panther Party. You know what I mean? Like,
so you know exactly what this shit is. So like,
right.
I'm on some shit like to the point where it be like, you a different race than me, gang. I'm just saying that, that, but
I don't really fuck with my own people like that. To keep it,
man,
like,
fuck with your people. Yeah. Be honest with you. It don't matter what it is.
I fuck with people that are cool, no matter what race they are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, for me on my end, it's like seeing me come up and say, especially like coming where I come from, I'm really like the motivation, because people don't think that this shit can happen on my soul. So it's like, the more I keep on doing whatever I do and taking the steps that I take wherever the fuck I'm going on my soul, I got like people in Watts looking at me because they ain't never came out of the section. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. On soul.
Well, it seemed like, you know, you look at the history of hip hop in Los Angeles, right? A lot of the biggest rappers from LA, they're not really from LA. I mean, you got Long Beach, Compton. It's LA County.
Yeah. But well, I'm gonna be, if you want to be technical, Watson ain't LA.
Exactly.
You
no, yeah.
Watson like,
that's what I was about to say.
Bro, this LA, like, you feel me? I even made a song called Come to LA. Some of the homies just telling me like, man, nah, you gotta say Watts. I'm like, bro, majority of the people in the world,
they don't
even know what the fuck.
Right.
You feel me? Of course, we trying to let them know what it is, but that coming soon. You feel me?
But even that, like, even beyond, there's a lot of our biggest rappers from out here. They're not even really from out here like that. Corrupt is from Philly originally. Exhibit is from Exhibit's from Albuquerque.
Didn't know that.
Ice-T's from New Jersey.
He from Mexico, Albuquerque?
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Swear to God.
Damn, didn't know that.
Swear to God. He was born in Detroit, grew up in Albuquerque, and then moved to LA like late teens type shit. And then you got Ice-T's from New Jersey.
Didn't know that either.
You know, a lot of our legends, you know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to them, but
look to everybody that put on for the city.
Yeah, absolutely. But Watts, out of all the different parts of LA,
and we got J-Rock. We got Tyrese, like you just said.
J-Rock was the first, like, real. I mean, there's other groups before that. You watch, like, there's, you feel me? Watch Gangsters, Pipe the Snipe, Wolf Cat. Like, you go back, you know what I mean? But OFTB. You have to be really tapped in to know about some of them artists. But really, it was J-Rock and then, you know, Greedo and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like now we're gonna start to see a whole, like,
that's me keeping it real too. I don't give a fuck, bro. We can name all names too. I'm just letting you know.
No, that's a Fendi fact. What you talking? Like,
I don't really give a fuck. Like, when it comes to music shit, we ain't talking about street shit, bro. We talking about music. So
right.
Like, I don't care. Like, whoever got this shit going right now, they got this shit going. That's the truth. Whoever can be mad at that, they just mad at life.
Well, let me ask you, bro.
Get out here and change the motherfucking narrative.
Well, and why do you think that's been the? Why do you think that artists from Watts wasn't blowing up? Yeah,
because niggas can't work together. Mm. You feel me? What do I, bro? Be truthfully, bro. Mm-hmm. Be honest with you, like, it can't happen.
Yeah. So, with that being said, would you?
It's way beyond bruh and me.
Okay. Because, like, check it out though. You know, my boy Compton AV, he got a song called "That Ain't You." You feel me? He had someone from Bounty Hunters on there. He had someone from Grape Street on the same record. Like, how? Like, do you think it's possible we not gonna ever see more shit like that going on?
What you mean, like somebody from like the section?
Yeah, different sections that don't get along with each other and shit like that.
Yeah, if it's two level-headed motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You feel me? If it's the motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about like what the next motherfucker think, I don't give a fuck what the motherfucker think. Like, if the next motherfucker don't give a fuck what the next motherfucker think, we ain't no music, and then hey, it is what it is. Like, of course, that type of shit already happened.
Right, and it did. And that's also because
But then again, certain times there'll be a lot of situations that'll be like, shit, you not that nigga, or you not that nigga.
You gotta be a certain dude. Just like you gotta be a certain dude to be out there from Watts, getting respect, ice down, walking through the sections, still able to go to the hood, and not pushing a specific set. You gotta be a unique person.
Nah, for sure. I'm gonna be honest with you. Off the bench, I always show love though. Like, if it's any questions like motherfuckers that's not in my position ever had to know, I'm always gonna like let them know what it is to get to wherever the fuck it is. I even to the point where like putting a motherfucker in a direction, and that direction could be like, damn, that's my plug. Don't go over there fucking it up. But
right,
you feel me?
Right, 1000%. Now, do you feel like at a certain point though, even though you're not pushing a specific line like that openly, do these politics play a part in the way that you maneuver in the music industry?
Yeah, because like without even knowing, like motherfucker probably don't do their homework or just don't know me.
Yeah.
And they gonna already think what they think. And it is what it is, whatever they made up in their mind.
Yeah.
So when they see me, they just whatever the fuck they do. Like, damn, am I gonna fuck with this nigga or am I gonna press a line? You feel me?
Yeah.
So it'd be like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm the baby kid. That's whatever with me, but if we wanna be cool, we be cool. You feel me? But if you gonna trip, we gonna trip.
Now, the Bebe Kid, one of my favorite movies of all time. We don't die, we multiply. Come on. You was outside growing up, I take that as.
For sure, I ain't gonna lie, like, my kids now, they got like the tablet and shit like that. On my soul, I wanted to go outside. Moms wasn't even letting me like stay in the house because she was on some shit like, get out grown folks' business.
Right.
So outside was like me watching TV.
Yeah.
So the shit we was just watching was our growing up thinking is like, shit, you either want to be like that or you want to be better. Shit, my uncle didn't even really let me like have a choice like to be like that. I was like the last little generation that he was fucking with on some gangbanging shit. So shit, he was hands on. That nigga like a punch on us, like nigga. Like I remember my brother got like in a situation when he first went to jail. My uncle like came to the crib and punched on bro. You feel me? And shit like that. When he caught him stealing and shit like that, all that shit.
Did Unc have stupid hands or what?
Say that again.
Unc had hands or what?
He was just a big nigga, you feel me?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he was like already somebody out here too, so he was like somebody you shouldn't want to play with type shit. So it was like situations like that. But when it came to me, like I was already to the age like elementary and shit like that. Unc just put me in sports. He had money and shit, so he like, nigga, I'm not even about to let you like be outside and just be on the block, nigga. Go play a sport. So I went to go play sports for a little bit. So that really took up majority of the time to the point where my youth age, like elementary, I wasn't, cause I started smoking for sure, like middle school and shit like that, but I wasn't, you know, people start, nigga, we kids, but we seeing everybody do everything, you feel me? We'll start smoking, I'm seeing kids smoking on the block elementary, you feel me? I'm seeing my bros with a gun in elementary and shit like that, going to 96 elementary. So it's like, I could have been hanging with them niggas, being busy all day doing that, or my uncle put me in sports and had me focus on something else. So my soul, I was learning plays.
Right, okay.
And then I'm gonna be honest with you, that also taught me like structure, like discipline. And you feel me? Cause they was talking to a nigga crazy, like when you play football, like, nigga, get your ass up, nigga, your mama can't save you or your pops can't save you, nigga, so what, nigga, go run, nigga, you feel me?
Yeah.
Oh, my mama, we doing shit like that. But then again, you gotta understand, like, after when I come home from practice, nigga, I'm going back to the block, so I gotta go deal with this other shit too. You feel me? I probably gotta walk home, one of the coaches taking me home and shit like that. And shit like that.
Did you play Pop Warner as well?
I played Pop Warner, and then I stopped playing football like my whole middle school because niggas started smoking and shit. And I had moved to the IE after like a while.
Okay. So do you feel like if you hadn't moved to that, you think moving to the IE was good for you?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm gonna be 100 with you because it also showed me like, remember I told you like motherfuckers don't get out of Watts.
Yeah.
if my mom's then moving to the IE, you feel me? I wouldn't have never like seen how other people think. Like that's
right
from the city. Because I'm gonna be 100 with you. When you in Watts and it's like struggle city, because it ain't a lot of houses that's over there just big. You can't just be like you living great. You feel me?
Right.
If you living in Watts, so it's like. When I got to other people, cities, and seeing how they think and how they move and what they worry about instead of what we worry about over here, I'm like, damn, they got more chance of life.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
What's crazy is now the IE's turned up as fuck.
So the IE turned up. Cause you can go to certain sections and they be turned up. But then again, there'll be certain sections where you'll be like, I could live right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so a lot of people do move from LA to the IE.
I feel like, so you basically right after middle school is right? Is
it
that
was like 7th grade.
Okay, so yeah, that you low key moved at the age.
Yeah, I went to Drew Middle School. I was going to 96 elementary school. I graduated. Then I went to Drew Middle School. People don't even know this. They swear I'm from the IE, so I just be letting the internet talk though. They be like, I graduated 96 elementary school on 92nd. And then I went to Drew Middle School until like 7th grade, but it was like grade school, like to the point where they had track A, track N.
Right.
Like to the point, or whatever that shit called. So when I was doing that shit, I was going to school in the summer for my 7th grade year. Mm-hmm. You feel me? When I got back to the IE, nigga, I had to go back to 6th grade.
Oh damn!
You feel me? That was track out in.
Right. You had a whole different like program. Educational path. Exactly. Yeah.
So when I went back out here, I went to do 6th grade, and then I graduated.
And of course, we got the worst school system. The LA Unified shit is gonna be behind. But I feel like, bro, like that could have really. You want the water? You fucking with
that.
That could have really saved you, fool, on some real shit.
I'm being 100 with you. Moving did save me, because other than that, you feel me? What if I would have start smoking when I was in Watts or some shit like that, and then just start getting a little influenced by other things, you feel me? Seeing niggas getting money or wanting to get money at a young age, because that's how that shit happened. You grow up at a young age and Watts. So what if I would have just started growing up into that life and then started gang banging, and then I wouldn't be in the position where I'm in right now, to the point where it's unique that I don't.
Right. No, 1,000%. My boy Polly
took it out.
My boy Polly is the same thing. He born and raised in the Nickersons, grew up, and when he was about to be in 7th grade, right around that same time, his mama was like, nah. He got in a little trouble, some shit.
But motherfuckers can say like, oh, that's bunk. Oh, you probably moved because you just get, nah, hell no. Like, just like you would do for your son when you was at a young, I didn't make this decision.
No, it's your parents, yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So another thing is to the point where it be like, just like these people, even if you gangbang wherever you from right now, you feel me? Is you gonna let your son gangbang, or are you about to try to make a better life for bro?
Okay, but that's the thing though, and we got to acknowledge the reality, Carr. We got to acknowledge the reality. We got kids whose parents are putting rags on them when they're fucking 1 year old. You feel me? We got parents.
Some people think that shit funny.
They think that shit's fly.
They don't understand life neither.
They got, bro, like that's a whole thing. You got, we know gangbang is generational. You know what I mean? Like, this shit started in the 1960s.
Like, damn near a motherfucker gonna just, not even knowing like the history, a motherfucker gonna fuck around and beef from where they people's from.
Right. Inheriting beef that was caused by somebody fucking someone's girl, or somebody stealing a jacket, or some random shit that happened 30 years before type shit, 40 years before, 50 years before now. You feel me? Like,
for sure.
What's up, pups? That shit crazy, bruh. That shit is crazy, and that's not the disrespect.
Nah, it ain't no disrespect. It's just true.
I respect. Like I'm from here too.
I respect all my peoples too.
I respect the gang. Ty, get up out of here, boy. But Ty,
you tripping?
Ty, I don't even know why this motherfucker here today. Ty, bounce fool. But with that being said, it's knowing the history, despite that, it's generationally ingrained, and a lot of people are pushing that agenda. So shouts to moms.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't even my pops, because my pops is like, okay, my pops is like, at that time, my pops was like on dope and shit like that. Like when I was young, I was like going from dope house to dope house. Like if my pops was with my pops, I was going to dope house. My mom's not knowing, you feel me? And I'm not telling my mom when I'm young, you feel me?
Damn, you already had the code. My boy's not snitching, and he's a little ass kid. That's
so you feel me? I wasn't on that type of time, so.
Yeah. Nah, so I mean, I think that was a wise move. Like I was saying about my homeboy, His moms did the same thing, moved him out to Carolina for a few years. He came back to LA when he was in 9th or 10th grade, but 6th grade, 7th grade, that's when fools be really getting put on like that. When you really jump off the porch type shit.
No, for sure. They gonna give you a gun, take you go do what you do.
So you left, and then what? Were you coming back and visiting often at that time, or?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, cause you feel me, the block always gonna have like parties or some shit.
Right.
You know, going back and forth, you feel me? But then again, you gotta understand, now I'm out here, or in the IE, probably like when I'm going to school and shit, 5 days a week. Mm-hmm. So if I go out there, it's like, if my people randomly go on a weekday after school or the weekend.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then end up getting stuck out there for so long, fuck it, I'm about to just sit right here real quick.
And then you start kicking it with, you have a whole new group of friends, girls and all that.
But
So
got a whole different group of people. You feel me? That's really what happened. And then I ain't gonna lie, I switched schools like 5 times when I got to high school, because I just kept on getting kicked out of school and shit like that. So when that time it came, I had to move back with my granny. And when I moved back with my granny, then I had to play sports again to graduate. So I just played sports and graduated.
Where you had graduated from?
Ontario.
Okay. Out there. Yeah.
But at first I was like in Merino Valley, like, and shit like that.
Merino Valley pretty activated too.
Yeah, Valley activated.
Yeah, it really is. R.I.P. to my boy Young B the Future. He was
the freestyle nigga.
Yeah, that's my little bro right there.
I know about bro. When he was in the studio, I ain't really know him, but
that was my dude right there. R.I.P. to him. He was a Merino Valley legend. You feel me? Shouts to the murder. You know what I'm saying? But so when you were getting what were you getting in trouble for during that time?
When it's high school and shit?
Yeah. 5 high schools is crazy. You beat my record. I did 4.
First high school, I was smoking in the bathroom, kicked the nigga out of there. Second high school, I went to Merino Valley. What they do? Fighting, kicked the nigga out of there. And then I went to like 2 continuation schools. Fighting both of them, kicked me out of there. And then I had to go to the 5th school.
Look, me not knowing you that well, but based on the brief interaction we've had, I feel like I know you pretty well to an extent. You seem like, I don't know, this is maybe you're a little bit older and more mature now. You seem like a really chill, cool ass dude.
I'm cool, calm, and collective. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just to that point where, motherfucker, how you fucked up, you ain't gonna just let nobody just have you fucked up, bro.
Were you always like a popular dude, and was there like jealousy?
Yeah, people always knew a nigga, but I ain't gonna lie, I deal with situations in high school to the point where it's like, maybe we was probably talking shit too much to certain people. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, we just started food fights and shit.
Oh yeah, like, man, you out of here.
I was one of them kids, so you feel me? I didn't fall some niggas like that on type of shit like that, bullshitting around.
You were a class clown, huh?
Yeah. And then next school, I fuck around and dealing with my brother's situations because he gangbanging in the area. So it's then people find out who my brother was. My brother terrorizing shit over there. So it's like, them people feel like, oh shit, this nigga go to school with us.
Yeah.
His brother go to school with us. So it's like, oh, hell nah. I ain't gonna lie. I got like one fade at that school. I stopped going to school like for 30 days. They had to send my mama like a letter. Then that's when I started going to the continuation schools.
You just couldn't help yourself, huh?
Hell no. I'm about to just be out here like. When I went to that new school, I was doing that by myself. So you feel me? I ain't know nobody. Like, a couple people probably know me from the other school and shit like that. But there's like 5 people that ain't got class with me.
Right.
You feel me? It was after school weekend, and full phase, I got like 30 people following the nigga. I'm already catching one phase. You mean I got no, that's not. I'm not going to this school no more.
Like county jail style fades over
You
here.
gotta go to another school on my soul. So I cut that one fade, got it out of there. You feel me? On my soul. I never came to school again. My mama for like 30 days, they had to send my mama a letter like to the crib talking about like he didn't go to school. And then I went to a continuation school dealing with the same problem, squabble like 4 niggas up there, but situations that was happening like out of the school, you feel me, at parties, and then going back to school with these niggas. I'm like, man, hell no. Mom's moved me to another time. Then I go to the other continuation school. I think it was just 11th grade. I just finished that shit. And then I think I damn near did like a pill in class.
You did a pill in class.
It's like a Xanny pill. I did a half of Xanny
My
pill.
boy took a bar in class.
That was like 11th grade. And when I was high as fucking that bitch.
And you didn't give a fuck what came out your mouth, huh?
Nah, I got kicked out. I got kicked out of school type shit. And then after that, I went to Ontario. You feel me? And that's when I played football to graduate to get my credits type shit.
Okay. Now, all this time you out there and you're going back home. Going back to Watts.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I'm going to these different, Merino Valley was like A1, but when I got to Ontario, it was like there wasn't a lot of motherfuckers like me. Like,
that's a predominantly Mexican area.
Correct.
Yeah, so there's not.
I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with my Spanish partners because my Spanish partner the reason that I'm rapping right now. Like he took me to like a motherfucking show called Paid Dues, and you feel me? That's the reason why I'm rapping right now. So shout out to my Spanish partner. So my nigga Christian.
Shout out to Christian.
Man, his mama and all, and like.
Orderly, come on.
So
I heard the Paid Dues story actually. I heard that you went there and you seen there's a mosh pits and all that, and you wasn't fucking with it.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah.
It don't just mosh pit for fun.
Yeah.
You about to hit me for no reason? Oh, what's up with them? Hey, bro, get up on them. You feel me? I'm about to have to go up. But in that situation, I ain't gonna lie. I came with a whole bunch of different people, and they was enjoying themselves. So it was like, hey, bro, I had fun. But I'll never come back to do that type of shit again. At that time, I never rap. So I'm like, should I work for the place? I'd rather wear the security outfit, like with the yellow shirt and shit.
Yeah.
Man. So I went to the house the next day and made a rap.
So you got inspired.
I got inspired.
You got inspired.
But that was my Spanish homie.
And so you're like, what, 17 at that time?
Like 16, 17.
16, 17. Now, before we get, I want to touch on the music, but I really you got an interesting story, so that's why I keep going back to the upbringing.
Man, you ain't, come on, we're going to keep going. I'm going to let you know a lot.
Yeah. So when you would be going back and visiting home, going back to Watts, I'm assuming every time you go back, you see a bunch of changes. You see,
hell yeah. Like,
homies are from hoods now. Homies are getting
that. My little cousin is gangbanging. It's to the point where it's like, damn nigga, what the fuck? Or this nigga in jail now. Like, damn, what happened to bro? Or hey, them people moved out the house right there. Or damn nigga, they about to build a crib right here.
Right.
Like I'm noticing shit like that. Like so, I'm damn near like being gone so long. It was to the point where it was like, I'm out the loop. Like, hey, where the fuck is this at? Where the fuck is this at?
Right.
You feel me? I'm knowing what certain shit at. I know how to get back to the city, but on my mama, I'm like, what the fuck? I was so young when I was like just right here. It was just like my memory when I went to another place, it wasn't all there.
And then on top of that, I'm assuming that homies are getting chipped and shit like that too.
Well, I done had people like people that I done played sports with when I was young, like, damn, what happened, bro, from 109th Park? You feel me, bro? Then got killed. You feel me? RIP, bro. You feel me? It's like a lot of situations, just a lot of shit just changed. Like a lot of people moved, niggas and got life in jail, and I'm like, damn, nigga, what the fuck out of? We was young. That nigga was on that type of timing.
Yeah.
I just left and came back. He on that type of shit. Damn.
So what are the thoughts that go through your head when you're seeing all that?
Shit, I'll be damned if I let it happen to me, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, in the situations, like, even coming back to the city and shit like that after high school, because I moved back to the city at that. Well, I had a baby, and then my baby passed away, and then I moved back to Watts. But when I moved back to Watts, it's all motivation now. Yeah, that's what's on my chain, my daughter. Also,
that's beautiful.
But when I came back to Watts on everything, before I drop outside, like outside was dropped actually. I was living in a motherfucking, one of my Mexican partners had me staying at his like car shop type shit. Mm-hmm. You feel me? He had a studio in that motherfucker. I was in that motherfucker for a year on Imperial on Main, living in a car shop until like after a while, nigga got another whip. Nigga, I was sleeping on the block in a whip. Mm. You feel me? Nigga go to jail for guns in the car and shit like that. Now I'm dealing with shit like how these niggas, you feel me, deal with shit over here now.
Right.
I'm like, damn, this shit blunt. So I end up going to one of my people's house outside, end up going, nigga, and then I start getting booked a lot, nigga. After when I start getting booked a lot, nigga, after like getting all that little bookings and shit, after getting jail and shit like that, nigga, you know, so I'm like, oh yeah. I'm about to move from right here. So I moved to Hollywood.
So even after the music is buzzing, at that point you're really grinding.
Man, what? Even when it was really buzzing, and when I got signed, the police got on us way worse. And when I was in Wack, like now they know who I am.
Yeah.
'Cause we got billboards up and shit like that. Now
Right.
they can't slide to the city and shit like that, cause they just seeing a nigga and knowing damn well like we gonna have some protection on us or some shit.
Right.
So it'd be like, man, well, every time we getting pulled over, nigga, we go to jail, and it's a lot of people with us. They like, shit, they carrying this shit for you. I'm like, whoa, this shit crazy.
So you were homeless, low key.
But yeah, before.
So you were homeless. You living in a car shop. I hope there was a shower in that motherfucker. I don't know if you just doing bird baths.
Nah, it wasn't no shower in that motherfucker. I was going to my people's house. Like,
Right.
You feel me? I still got sense. Like, I ain't no bum.
Yeah.
You feel me?
More like couch surfing than
that was
homeless.
just exactly. That was something to do, like, you feel me, in the midst of, hey, bro, you want to get somewhere, bro? Well, you got to thug it out right here, you feel me, and do what you got to do until your situation change.
And you love the studio. That's where you wanted to be at.
Yeah, man. So you feel me? I sleep right here. Nobody complaining. I ain't got to burn no bridge. You feel me? With staying at somebody else's house
Right.
too long or some shit like that, or a situation like that. And then it was to the point where it's like, nigga, I still got a place to shower. I'm just using like the 40 resources that I'm using like different days. Like, all right, I'll probably go to the Dom this day. I'll probably go to my auntie house this day. I'll probably go to my cousin house this day. Then I'll probably go to the homie house this day. You
Right.
feel me?
So you doing what you got to do.
Yeah.
Keeping the dream alive. Laser focus on making it happen. You wind up sleeping in your car, and you blicked up in there, or there's a blick in the car, I'm gonna say.
No, for sure.
And you wind up, which I mean, hey, better to get caught with it than without it, right?
No, for sure.
And then, but regardless of that, then what happened? The boys rolled up on you. How did?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, so when you just like posted in the car, like in LA and shit like that, the police just gonna like roll down certain streets to just be checking, doing they like little shit.
You was in your section.
Yeah, and I just was on some bullshit, just eating some food, some Hawkins. You feel me?
Right, yeah.
With a bitch in the
I was gonna ask you about Hawkins if you fuck with Hawkins.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's a good ass burger, my
Go
boy.
get y'all some Hawkins.
Yeah,
Whoever on this motherfucker, go get y'all some good Hawkins. On my mama.
one of the best in LA. Period.
Them TruCarr sent y'all.
Yeah.
Salute.
So you munching on some Hawkins, chilling in the whip, and then they just
Pull up on the nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I had the chicken dinner and then I had the 3 tacos. So the only good thing about this situation is that I ate before I went to jail.
yeah.
I ate good, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Cause when I got up in there, they had to try to give a nigga some bullshit. And I'm like, oh, no, it's up. But I got right out, though. You feel me? Every situation I ever get in, like to the point where the police, I got good people around me to the point where they ain't gonna let me sit.
But what I'm wondering is, what's the probable cause for them to search your car? Even
It wasn't no probable cause. There's never no probable cause in LA, but and when you in these, not even just in LA, like it can be any other city too. But when you go to these like low poverty areas, there's never no probable cause. But they know that you don't got money to fight this case, or they know that some of these people are not even smart enough to try to beat this case.
yeah.
You feel me? Or they just go to jail.
And this is before the time, because now a lot of people in LA that you getting blurped with a firearm, they just go, "Oh, are you?"
What that mean?
Become a DA reject.
So some of this, my situation was a bit specifically like that because they said they pulled me out of the car because they seen weed.
Okay, so that's
in a like, you feel me, inside.
Right.
I know, open capsules and shit like that. So that's why they threw it out.
Yeah, it's a garbage case. But how long did you have to sit in the thing for?
Bro, my people gonna come get me fast in a day.
Okay.
We not doing that.
So you wasn't stuck at MCJ for a while.
We not doing that.
Yeah.
We not doing that.
You know, over here where we at right now, Santa Clarita, we right down the way from Wayside. You feel me? Give a motherfucker PTSD driving by this motherfucker.
My pops is just in that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
He got out. So
Free pops, man. Welcome home.
yeah, he out.
welcome home.
So I just seen that nigga.
With that being said, so okay, let's get back to the music journey, because you wind up getting out. First of all, how did the Blueface, how did the outside thing happen?
Outside was just one of them songs. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I gotta ask you this right now before I even go into that. What song do you hear from an LA artist that's getting played like a lot in the city?
Right now,
Yeah.
I mean, the last. I'll be honest.
Not the last song. What song do you hear right now?
Right
you
now?
can just go through your Instagram and you can go through the story and people playing music. What song?
The last song. I can't.
LA music wise.
Yeah, I was gonna say that underrated. That
Underrated?
Yeah, that Zoe Sama.
Shout out to my nigga Zoe Sama.
Yeah, and that's not even right now. That's more like last year. But
All right, so do you feel like that's still going right now?
I mean, it's still going low key.
But do you see a majority?
It's not going like that.
Or like how it was?
Right.
I'm not knocking it or nothing, but I'm saying majority of the.
Is that a good answer?
No, that's your answer. That's
Yeah,
the truth.
yeah.
You feel me? I'm not. You feel me? You saying this? I'm just saying. I'm gonna ask you the question.
And bro, all I do is look for music all day. I'm a LA music.
From LA?
I'm a LA music aficionado.
All right, so you haven't heard nothing that was like in LA that LA made that was too like that like they just playing over and over and over for a long time.
I mean, it happens. You feel me? Like,
All right, so I'm gonna be 100 with you. If you was familiar when Outside came out, bro, I'm gonna be 100 with you. When the Outside came out, Outside was playing for a long time.
Oh,
it still plays to this day.
Yeah, Outside was one of them ones.
Songs to the point where when you pull up to somebody hood, they gonna play Outside because niggas is weird. Outside, when you pull up to the club, they gonna play it because niggas is weird. Outside, everywhere you do it, anywhere you outside, they was gonna play that because you outside. It was just a song that you always gonna play. You feel me? Even to this day, right now, if you outside, you gonna play Outside.
No, like I said, I think that's the first time I heard you was when that record came out.
So that's really what Blueface had DM'd me and told me about that, and then told me that if he wanted to get on the song and shit like that, so he told me to hit up Wack, and so I started talking to Wack and shit like that, and I ended up going to the studio sending him the song and shit like that. But other than that, I'm saying like Outside was in the mix, bro. Like, and still to this day, it's still in the club getting mixed, nigga. That shit ain't even about to die. Like, that shit is like one of them ones that's like a classic.
It is a classic. It's a modern LA classic.
It's a classic.
I put it up there like with, you feel me, like in the same vein as like Blue Flamin' type shit.
Bro,
you feel me?
10
like
years from now, Outside is still gonna be being played. You feel me?
Right.
Not nothing that I just thought of in my head.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm not saying that I'm the greatest of this. I'm just saying like that song is something that's gonna be played forever because everybody's gonna always be where Outside.
And then there was a remix too and all that shit. Like, yeah, it got
even if it don't play the whole song, just like how when you hear like what's that called? It's Your Birthday by 50.
Yeah.
So they might play like a hook on the radio.
Right.
You feel me? You gonna hear this hook in the club.
Yeah. 1,000. And there wasn't really major radio support for it. It grew organically.
Shout out to DJ Charisma. She did that too.
Charisma.
She did some of it, but or
like I said,
a little bit.
Like,
but then again,
it wasn't
like how
major.
You said, exactly. It wasn't no major support. I just had to tell my dog like an hour ago, like, I'm gonna be 100 with you, bro. The streets made me, bro.
Yeah.
The streets, like, you feel me, was playing this shit. You feel me? It wasn't no. I didn't go and have no label push or none of that like that. You feel me? So even right now, bro, that's why I'm like dealing with how I'm moving. Like, you feel me? Because I know like it don't take for a label to push you, nigga. It take for you to have faith and confidence.
Message at a motherfucking crease of your cranium. TruCarr dropping game on y'all.
So that's why I'm right here. You feel me? But it's not even the fact that where I want to be. But to some people, this is cool.
Right.
But I see myself farther. So the same game that I even knew when I started is the same game that I need to use right now.
No, 1,000.
I'm shaking, baby. I've been shaking this whole interview because I'm cold. But then again, we talking about real shit.
Oh yeah.
You feel?
Oh yeah. No, it's, you dropping game.
You getting chilly on this motherfucker, man.
It's all the ice. It's all the ice.
Hey, man. This shit real.
It's,
shout out to my dogs, man. Everybody we mentioned this motherfucker, shout out to y'all, bro.
Shout out to all y'all.
We really want LA to grow and be bigger than what it is, you feel me? But motherfuckers just gotta know, like, you feel me, that it ain't gonna happen until motherfuckers be on some level-minded shit.
Well, do you also, I mean, I be asking LA artists this a lot. I'd like to get your take on it. Do you feel like LA has a specific regional sound which is kind of
That's
limited.
another thing that I was talking about. So now I'm in the mix. When we speak on LA, I'm talking about myself too. So I'm not leaving myself out.
Right.
You feel me? And all this game I'm saying, I'm not speaking just to other people. I'm talking for myself too.
Right.
Like I'm telling myself that. So this is another thing that I just said, because I just moved to another state. You feel me? And I feel like in that state, you feel me? They don't got no sound out there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like LA don't got no sound, bro.
Really?
No. You want to know the truth? Our shit was really G-Funk.
Right.
You feel me? From the
Right.
start, it was G-Funk.
Facts.
Was G-Funk able to get played out of state? I mean, kind of.
It was. It was.
All right, so
Back
that
in
was back in the day.
Yeah.
They can play like it ain't no fun.
Yeah.
If the homies,
Warren G, Regulate,
they
all
can
that
play
shit.
all that shit in the South and shit like that.
That was popping back then. Yeah.
Nowadays, you feel me?
We not going out there.
G-Funk, I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like I told bro before, like the lowrider age in LA,
It's over.
we want to try to keep it alive.
Right.
But it's over.
Right.
Young niggas ain't buying no fucking lowrider, bro, unless they fucking like got a G homie that, like, you feel me, like they
Right.
just really under, and they be like, you feel me, nigga, this all I know.
Now the lowriders are for fools my age and up type shit. Yeah, like
You feel me?
Younger
kids in LA, we on some different shit.
y'all driving Hellcats and shit.
Exact now, but
Yeah.
only because we influenced off of another state like Atlanta or some shit, or
Right.
fucking I don't know
Detroit.
where the fuck Detroit or somewhere, wherever the fuck the Hellcat and whoever the fuck they sing do that shit. That's, bro, I even got one of them bitches.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, LA really, like, swag wise, clothing. We had our own shit to the point where just with the G-Funk, we was white shirt with the Dickies and shit like that. Nowadays, the swag, and then we also almost had one where they was talking about the jerking age. You feel me?
I'm gonna keep it a stack though about the jerking shit. Very influenced by Northern Cali hyphy music. Very.
I don't know. I can't tell you that because I don't really know. But I'm gonna be 100 with you. We kind of had like a little swag. I ain't gonna say that I liked it. This shit.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like,
Right.
it was specifically like something like, oh, that's some LA shit.
For
You
sure.
feel me? Now, like how we dress right now, 2023. People might say like, we trying to dress like we from Atlanta. Are we trying to dress like these niggas? We trying to dress like these niggas? We trying to dress like these niggas?
Designered up, all
You feel me?
that.
Designered up.
Yeah.
Like LA never did designer.
Right.
You feel me?
LA to keep it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I got designers on right now though. I ain't gonna. I'm talking about this shit. When I said that shit, I was saying I was talking about myself too. You
Right.
feel me? But LA never did designer.
Right. No, it's true. Like, so basically what you're saying.
People had their little things, like, you feel me? You might have some Gucci shades,
Right.
your Rolex chain.
But fools wasn't wearing diamonds like that, and fools wasn't grilled up either. The slugs that came from the South too, and all
Bro.
that. Like,
But
fools
then again, like how you said in the beginning, some of them Watts folks do got some people that's from the
exactly,
South.
and that
So
was the
that's
exception.
where our experience or our influence do come from.
Right.
You feel me? Because most of our ancestors, our older folks is from there. So now it's to the point where it's like, sound wise, you know how like Atlanta is like, they sound is like whatever Lil Baby on.
Yeah.
Say, probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah.
Memphis, whatever Pooh Shiesty or Moneybag Yo on.
Right.
You feel me? Texas, who in Texas?
They got multiple. I mean, you got the whole Travis Scott thing in Texas.
Travis Scott, but I'm gonna be 100 with you. Travis Scott's sound ain't really like Texas.
Right. No.
So
Like,
you gotta think like
now it's like Maxo Cream, all that
Maxo
shit.
Cream,
Yeah,
that type of shit. You feel
Yeah.
me? But that's the whole Texas sound. Like they all really like that type
Right.
of shit. You feel me? The Bay, they
Bay.
got their own sound.
That's like all black and all that.
Maji,
shit.
like
Maji,
and all,
yeah.
all black and
Yeah.
like all the little UK
Yeah.
niggas, all that
Yeah.
type of shit. You feel
And that's not just that's all in NorCal. That's Stockton, Sacktown.
So now LA, I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like Drakeo had like the sound to this shit. Like if he was still alive and it was to keep going, he would have been bigger than what he was. If he was still here, on my soul, he would have like solidified like his sound for LA. But now it's too much mimics
yeah.
of his sound in LA to the point where niggas be like, man, that's not, bro.
Right.
You feel me? We already had that before. We don't want that no more.
They
You
all-
feel me? So now that they don't want that no more because it ain't from the source, which is Drakeo, you feel me? Now they looking for something else. You feel me? You
Right.
gonna either smooth it out or keep on trying to rap Nigga, the gangbanging shit ain't even working right now. Like, niggas not even. I don't know what's working right now. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm not even looking back. I'm gonna be 100. Matter of fact, I do know what's working. Let me stop capping. For the females, it's working.
Yeah.
Wanna know why? Because it's females like, we could say like, what's her name? Stunner Girl, Glorilla.
But yeah, that's everywhere. That's not even just.
But the females of right now, exactly. That's everywhere. If you want to be that everywhere type person,
Ice Spice,
you gotta
Lotto,
exactly. You gotta aim for these females because these females is making these other females big.
Right.
You feel me? So you better dedicate to these females.
And then if you look at the artists that are really transcending LA, because I agree with you. We know.
But then again, we can't dedicate to the females because there's too many hard niggas.
Well, yeah. Well, look at the look at the artists that have transcended LA, like Blast. You know what I mean?
He can do it though.
He can do it though.
T-Fly can do it.
T-Fly can do it though.
Shout out to my dog T-Fly on Soul. True Fly coming soon.
Yeah, no.
Wait as fuck right now.
That shit go.
On Soul.
That shit go. That shit go.
But I'm gonna be 100 with you, shit like that, and with Blast on. For right now, not even for right now, because that shit is longevity. Yeah. When they coming like that, that's the sound of LA right now.
And here's the thing.
Right now, that's the sound of LA.
Here's the thing, Carr. I think a lot of it comes down to relatability. There's only so many people that can relate to specific themes.
Not even just relate. They can't even get on this shit.
Right. They can't get on it. They don't.
Motherfuckers is too lost in what they know how to do. If you are lost on some, I gotta talk about this.
Do you feel like it's safe to say that LA, to an extent, and I feel like you've kind of already said it without saying it.
It's not a lot of hits out here, bro. It's just songs, nigga. I don't hear no records, bro. I hear songs. You know the difference?
100%.
Records last forever. Songs is... What the fuck happened to that shit?
Do you feel like LA has lost its identity? Do you feel like we've lost our identity?
For sure. Want to know why? Like I just said, Drakeo was these niggas not saying mascot, but when you the leader of the new school,
right,
you are the mascot.
Right.
So you feel me? LA lost their mascot for what they look up to. You feel me? So the people that's fishing off of Drakeo can't even finish looking up to Drakeo because he RIP to my dog. You feel me? And some of them other folks can't even like come up with their own sound because they already know like these people like Drakeo shit, they want to just be like that. Nobody can't even come up with some shit and be authentic and be themselves hard. You feel me?
Right.
Original.
Right.
But like how you said, like I never came in this motherfucker like sounding like nobody else. Mm-hmm. And then I already got like a whole nother voice boxed into these niggas. Like I don't sound the same.
Now, do you also feel like, as far as us losing our identity, there's an element of
it's an element of restructuring. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Whoever is the new sound that got a new sound in LA can possibly take over and make the new sound LA. I was telling my boy, I'm gonna be 100 with you, bro. You know what LA used to go up off of? We used to go up off of like Cash Money, Lil Boosie, Juvenile, and all that shit. Wanna know who I sound like? I ain't trying to say it like that, but I'm in that like that little area, bro.
That's why I said you like an LA Weezy. That's why I said earlier.
I can get this shit to the point where it be like, make a couple of more of these motherfuckers on show. I can damn near run this shit because I don't sound like nothing else, and they already don't want to hear Drakeo shit because it ain't Drakeo. There's these other people mimicking him.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They like, I don't want it no more. Drakeo RP, y'all trying to be like Drakeo.
But do you also feel like it's deeper than just the music? And because so much of LA culture was defined by the gang banging and all that, and now you got everybody gang banging everywhere. The only other city that had their own gang banging politics and sets and all that was Chicago. But really now, like, every city in America has got Bloods and Crips and got that same shit.
So this is another thing about like LA. Like it goes to the point where lingo is like what we say that people don't understand that the other states don't understand. Our lingo is different. You feel me?
Facts.
To the point where, especially when Drakeo coming, you feel me?
Lingo bingo.
What the fuck?
Pops on my knobs, chili baba. You feel me? Like
they can't get into it. We think it's hard as fuck. I fuck with it.
Right.
You feel me? Them South niggas can't jump on that shit.
Right.
You feel me? Then it gotta go to the point where it's like, can these West Coast artists jump on this South shit? Mm-hmm. They can't even collab with us, bro.
Right.
So that's why they ain't fucking with us. How can they even get into it if they don't do what we do?
But I feel like 5 years from now they figure it out, and then they start using the same slang that we already got rid of.
Nah, they do use our slang. Some people switch it up and use it in their own way, and like even P, like you feel me, like
right. P, dead homies. Then
you feel me?
Then in New York they'd be like, "Word to my dead." Yeah. So it's like
outside, fuck you, nigga. That shit is legendary, nigga.
Right.
I made that shit up, bro.
Right.
I ain't just make it up in a dictionary, but nigga, I got people saying that they outside, bro.
Now it's
what, bro? You know how many people is like, hey, bro, hit up this person. They saying, hey, we outside. I'm like, bro, you post them. You feel me? They saying that, like, bro. I'm like, nah, nigga, I don't, that's corny. You feel me? But to really think about it, bro, nigga, we got people outside.
Run my boy his royalties. Come on, bro. He needs some royalties on the phrase outside.
Just realize how much people just say that shit when y'all just in your own time and type shit.
Everybody say that. Everybody stay
we outside.
Yeah.
Hey, we outside.
You feel me?
Right after they say that, they need to make sure my song drop right after that. You be in the crib, so
I can see that getting some good placements, like in movies and shit like that.
As many people done said it, I can put their names. I can get to put them names together on the video clip. I'm gonna put it together. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, hey.
And I'm gonna post that, and then I'm gonna drop my video at the end. Like, hey, this shit's still going.
You gotta continue pushing yourself, Mark, because you've been self-made and independent. But
that's the baby kid I got in me, and that's the struggle that I got for me. That when I told you I got that faith and confidence, you feel me? So when I knew what I was doing in the beginning, at the same time whatever you were doing in the beginning, hey bro, don't stop doing that shit on soul. You gotta keep doing that shit, keep mashing. You feel me on soul until the motherfucking game is over. If you don't, on my mama, they gonna be looking at you crazy, and it's always a new nigga that's coming up next. You feel me? So don't slip up on your pimping on. So
come on, my boy's adding several creases to every single cranium that's absorbing this information. Come on, take it in. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Hey, Carr. So, despite the independent grind, are you signed to Wack or what's?
Yeah, I'm signed. I ain't independent.
Yeah, but you have an independent mind state though.
Yeah, correct.
You gonna go out and get it. You're not gonna wait for it. Yeah. With that being said, you signed to Wack. What's that been like being under somebody who's so notorious?
Then a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, it's like you already know what it is. Like folk be popping shit on the internet, so I might have to deal with shit like that. You feel me? He a solid nigga. Like when you talk to him, bro gonna keep it 100 with you, $150. Matter of fact, like so it ain't really like no smut with dude or nothing like that. He a solid dude. If you don't like when a motherfucker tell the truth, I advise y'all not to talk to him.
Right.
He gonna tell you what the truth, and the truth might hurt you, feel me? And some people can't take that shit.
But
other than that, I'm gonna be 100 with you. He working with bro, it being solid, man. We done been in different states, you feel me? I done worked with different people on everything. But it took me like to real places, like, and we really like did it up on some music shit and like showed me how this shit go. And I done learn something with dude. Matter of fact, not even just like being able to like enjoy the times I've been learning with bro. So you feel me? That's the more of what I'm gonna take from it for real.
Do you look at him as a mentor in the game, low key?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. For sure like that. Cause you feel me? They done already been through all the steps. You feel me? You done worked with this artist, this artist, this artist. You feel me? Even if you didn't work them, you feel me? You side by side with these people, man. You know how this shit go.
What are your thoughts when you see him getting into all these crazy altercations? And
shit, I don't speak on it, you feel me? Whatever going on through, like I said, whatever going on through his head, if you ask him a question and you don't like the answer, that's on that person. You feel me? I'm nigga like me, I'm like, hey, shit, y'all asked him. You feel me? Well, you shouldn't even, you feel me? Buzz that all.
Right. Do you, being, obviously Blueface, that's Wack artist as well. Do you see
shout
that?
Bro.
Are y'all finna be doing it? We gonna see some more?
Yeah, we got music. We got music in the cut. So.
What about the game?
I got music with Game.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
And you've done
I want to do some music, new shit with Game though. You feel me?
Yeah. And you be doing a lot of traveling.
Yeah, on my own type shit. Like, I got to beat the road up. That's like my memo. Like, before I even was like who I am right now, a nigga got to beat that road up to the point where I'm state to state, letting people know who I am, promoting myself, and leaving my stamp wherever it is. Even if I'm going crazy in the studio, or if I'm meeting somebody, putting the first impression on them, like, oh yeah, this person dope. You feel me? And they following my legacy and all that type shit. You feel me? So I for sure beats the road up. I am not scared to drive. You feel me? I fly too, but then again, like I said, you feel me? Nigga fly elsewhere. We do not jump nowhere and then they be having a car. Fuck that.
I'm gonna tell you like this though. You got a passport?
Nah, I don't got no passport.
You gotta get some ink in that passport, my guy. You gotta get that. Cause I feel like TruCarr in Paris, London, Tokyo, the world needs that.
That's Scarf Dog.
You feel me? I feel
That's
like
the upper echelon true.
Yeah,
that's Scarf Dog.
yeah,
You got
yeah.
the Baby Kid, you got TruCarr, and you got Scarf Dog.
that's where that's an ambition of yours then.
We're gonna take
That's
Scarf
where-
Dog to Piss.
Come on, Scarf Dog.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to see that. You've done some work recently with DJ Phrase One.
yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah, I like y'all vibe together.
Shout out to bro.
I feel like that works a lot. Like,
Everything.
What's your thoughts on working with Phrase?
Bro connect pieces. I ain't gonna lie, like he bring like pieces of the puzzle together. So like that's the type of shit nigga fuck with, especially like coming to the end like with beats. You feel me? I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
So you feel me? Just being a producer, you can already help me. You feel me?
I feel like he be giving opportunities to a lot of people. too.
Opportunities
Yeah.
and shit like that's what I'm saying. He brings shit to the table, pieces to the puzzle, even by having a studio. What's up?
I caught you on that Throne album, and then
Come on, man. I probably like on 3 of them songs.
yeah,
Bro.
yeah. And then one of the joints, the Jewels.
Shout out to Jewels. Oh,
that,
yeah,
that,
man.
that joint dropped today. The video.
Shot the video on
Yeah, that's just hard. That's just hard. You're able to work with like a lot of different artists, and it makes sense. You were supposed to have an album with Drakeo at one point.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, we was supposed to cook something up, but then I damn near like I still like got the song separate and shit, and then you know like the little situation that's going on right now.
Yeah.
Like what I ain't want to feel like I was trying to go up off of nobody death type shit, so I wasn't like on that type of time.
But y'all like had a genuine friendship.
Yeah. That's like my people like down there. Like his son is like my cousin, so it's not like my cousin. That's my cousin.
Okay, so y'all are related.
Caden is my cousin.
Okay.
Like his baby mama is my cousin.
That's dope.
So that's
dope.
my uncle daughter type shit.
No, that's a beautiful thing. Do you feel like, and you still do work with Ralphie?
Yeah, that's my dog. Shout out to
Yeah, the what the lick read joint.
So
that
we
came
just
out?
got that with that lick read. Shout out to bro.
Yeah, you going up right now. What? So you got the T-Fly project about to drop?
Hell yeah. True Fly.
When that coming out?
Okay. Next month, I'm figuring probably like the 15th,
Okay.
middle of the month. I'm trying to get some shit together. You feel me? Get it like projected for everybody to make sure that motherfucker come right. I ain't trying to just throw it to nobody and then it be like whatever. Like
Yeah.
sound wise, I want quality to be right and everything because I'm dealing with a singer too. You feel me?
Right. Also, I feel like T-Fly, like, he getting into his rapper bag a little bit more recently too. He like,
Yeah, he got on any beat. For
like
sure.
yeah, like he got.
Bro, talented. I'm gonna be 100 with you. He really don't got the credit that he really need to have.
Right.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. He could have helped a lot of niggas' career.
No, for sure.
So I appreciate bro for fucking with me. It's like it's not like I wasn't gonna grind for myself, but he can help a lot of niggas that's not grinding for themselves at all.
Now, recently, obviously, you got the. Have you been to Louisiana before?
Yeah.
Okay, you
I feel my people
been-
from Gina,
Yeah.
Louisiana.
So you've been out there and all.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, the Louisiana roots and all that, the influence, Boosie, a huge part of all that.
Thanks.
We've seen what happened with Boosie.
Hell yeah.
She got caught up by basically somebody that was at the damn video shoot being a little bit loose with the Instagram live. What are your thoughts on this generation? Like, why are people so quick to try to put everything on blast for the clout?
Even if it wasn't to the point where it was like he wasn't trying to show the gun, it's still to the fact that he's just like trying to just show who he with at the moment. I'm gonna be 100 with you. That corny shit gotta be dead. Like, bro, you with me, bro. We can do that shit and I'll get in your video. Like, you feel me? Don't record me when I'm not knowing. Like, I'm gonna be 100 with you. We who we are now. So people gonna just do that. We really ain't even got no say so when to tell a motherfucker when to record us. So now it's up to us to have certain motherfuckers around. Now we gotta just be more structured like that. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
That's the more structure. That's the answer to that question. We gotta be more structured and be like, shit, well, since we don't want motherfuckers to just record us, don't have them type of motherfuckers around. You feel me?
I feel like
new motherfuckers.
I feel like it's at this point it's up to a lot of people that are in your specific age group and to become the new leaders, because like people my age, we too old to even really resonate with the youth like that.
Nah, for sure.
It's people like your age that you still got teenage fans.
Hell,
You feel me?
But then again, you gotta understand this day and age we live in right now. On my soul, I done even performed at high schools. Like, you gonna think them kids is kids. Hell, nah, they ain't kids. Them niggas grown.
Right.
To the point where they got grown mindsets. To the point where you gonna see some kids stiff like, nigga, all right, nigga, TruCarr, you don't give a fuck.
Right. Right.
Like, damn, we don't give a fuck about this shit. Like, I'm fucking with y'all. Like, I'm trying to take a picture with you.
Right.
Like, but you feel me? You still gonna have some of them level-minded, like, teenagers to the point where, like even growing up in LA and growing up in these certain cities and wherever you at, you feel me? And there's some fast shit going on, you feel me? These young people got a mind of their own. You feel me?
Right.
So if we ain't making music that's fitting the mind that they on some gangster shit or turned up shit or whatever they own at the moment, you feel me? But hey, man, they don't give a fuck about what we talking about.
They too cool.
They too cool. A lot of people too cool.
Yeah. At the end of the day, though, I mean, it's gonna take people to flip the script, because I know that the generation before you didn't give the proper guidance, but someone's got to break that cycle at a certain point.
Hell no, I'm gonna be 100 with you. When you say guidance, the guidance is in the music, bro. The guidance ain't not like that. But for you, it is. The guidance ain't in the interview.
Right.
I'm not playing a nigga interview to hear him rap.
Right.
I'm playing the songs.
Right.
You feel me? Especially as a kid, the kids ain't playing the interviews. Well, the grown-ups listen to the shit, or some some kids that's in tune. But the kids, they listening to them songs. Whatever you say in that song, oh my God, it is up.
We impressionable.
Exactly. And it don't matter who it is. Like, you feel me? Just no matter what you say in the song, you feel me? And whoever like that shit, depending on what you said, nigga, they'll go do whatever the fuck you said. You feel me? Imagine how many people listen to somebody's song that was like, where your blick at? Niggas like, nigga.
Yeah.
Damn, nigga, put that shit away.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Songs have a nigga doing stupid shit out this motherfucker thinking that they Superman. Like, bro, why did you go do that? Because the song said do that. You didn't have to go buy no chain because he said it on the song. You feel me?
And even like using certain words, like we didn't grow up saying ops in LA and shit like that.
Yeah. So
now it's a part of
they making a nigga forget what the fuck did we just call them enemies, I think.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Enemigos.
Yeah, enemigos on everything. We call them enemigos.
Yeah. But that shit is it's different, and it gets watered down.
But the influence, like I said, is that the music, bro.
Now
know what motherfuckers are saying in the songs.
You're at a certain point where you're making more money than you were before.
Correct.
You got some stature. You got a lot of people. People know who you are, especially in the South Central region and, you know, the East Side and all that. You know, everybody in the hub and the dub gonna recognize you instantly type shit. At what point do you feel like you have to limit the time that you're in them sections?
Shit, at this point, I already got shot. So shit, all the time.
So I'll
go pull up on my family, like, but I ain't pulling up like to chill and be like, hey, let's smoke, nigga. Hell nah. You better come to the studio.
Right.
Fuck that shit.
Honestly,
the shit that happened to me.
I gotta be honest with you, bro. I'm so glad to hear you say that, because a lot of people, they feel like they're, you know, they got it twisted. They feel like they're, I gotta, you know, I'm keeping it real. Or
I'm gonna be 100 with you. Want to know the sucky part? I don't gotta teach my son how to not keep it real.
Man, you dropping game again.
People about to probably come crazy in the comments. I'm gonna teach my son how to not keep it real.
Expand on that, please.
Because keeping it real have you in fucked up situations.
Right.
Like, bro, you gotta keep it real and like, again, nigga, I'm not saying me. You feel me? I'm saying for my son as he growing up. You feel me? He ain't gonna get himself in these type of situations, so he don't gotta keep it real. You feel me? But me, I gotta keep it real. I'm already at this stage. You feel me? But for my son, don't keep it real, nigga. You gotta live this regular life, nigga. You feel me? If you end up in a situation, my nigga, don't just let yourself be the dumb one, nigga, and lose everything you got, my nigga, or don't go. Nigga, what the fuck? Don't keep it real and be like, you feel me? Oh, I gotta spend all my money in because you feel me, the homie. Nah, nigga, that's not how it go, nigga. We learn how to in the real world. That man was supposed to do what the fuck he was supposed to do, and you was supposed to do what the fuck you supposed to do. Ain't nobody feeling sad for the next nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? Because when you go to jail, or if you was to go to jail, nigga, this nigga ain't gonna keep it real and motherfucking send you some motherfucking money on your books, is he?
Hell no,
nigga. I'm gonna be doing that. So don't fucking get in no type of situations like that.
Fuck keeping it real. Keep it right.
Keep it right.
Keep it right.
Soul. So it's like, I want to teach my son how to be solid. I ain't trying to have him grow up to be like the toughest dude in America. I want my son to be the smartest dude. You feel me? Because not like that. We black and young, bro. On my soul, you already a target.
Right.
You feel me?
Facts.
I gotta eliminate those already. Like, all right, just like my uncle did with me. How he put me in sports sucks to say that I still didn't see it how he wanted me to see it. I could still drive my son there because I'm his actual father. My uncle wasn't always right there with me. You feel me?
Hey, but it obviously made enough of an impression as to where you still have that value. Yeah, there you go.
You feel me?
And it got you out the streets at a pivotal time where he might have just hopped off the porch. You feel me? At that age,
you gonna see me with my kids on the gram, so I don't care about no bitch that say like, "Hey, I don't like no nigga with kids." Well, bitch, I don't like you.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. That's a confused mentality.
So we don't like you neither.
Yeah, that's some other shit. No, and it reminds me, one of my homeboys, one of my closest friends, his son is now 14 years old, so he getting in the mix and this and that.
Yeah.
And he wound up getting he got jumped first day of summer school, whatever, and he was talking about like, well, yeah, me and the homies gonna pack him out, and then my boy was like, "You not packing shit out," you feel me? Like, and he basically said the same shit. Like he's trying to remove that whole mentality from him, even though he grew up with that mentality. He don't want his kid to be like that. Yeah. So. Even his son having that word in his vocabulary.
When you a civilian, you can go do the right thing.
Right, exactly.
You don't gotta go do no hard shit, nigga. This ain't that.
He heard that word in his vocabulary. He heard him say, he's like, "What the fuck? Why are you talking like that?" You feel me? Like,
a lot of these keeping it real niggas not even gonna be there at the end.
Yeah.
You feel me?
At all.
Fuck all that.
At all. Now, this is another thing I'm interested in because of where you're from. There's the topic of gentrification. You know what that is?
No.
Gentrification is when they basically, the real estate gets bought up in a certain area and they try to make it nicer and more appealing for wealthier people to move in. They raise the rental price.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's going on in Watts.
Yeah. I mean, there's certain projects out there that look like luxury condos now and shit.
Yeah, you feel me? Then you just see random spots on the block like, damn, this house nice as fuck. And then it was just one house there, but down they got like 4 duplexes and they got like 2 houses in every one. You feel me? Now they trying to make their money and it costs more.
And see, there's good things about it and there's bad things. The good thing is raising the real estate prices, raising the value. It's safer. You know what I mean? Those are good things.
It's safer because nobody gonna want to pay them prices.
Well, yeah, that's the bad things. The bad things are it's not owned by people from the community that have been living there for all these years. 9 times out of 10, these are people from another culture, you feel me, in a whole other side of town or even city or state,
so
buying it up. And then the people that are from there can no longer afford to live there. So it kind of just eliminates the whole entire culture.
So I'm going to be exactly like, that's what they slowly trying to do.
Yeah.
Because you heard about it in like the newspaper like some years ago, probably like they was about to move like all the projects out and move to like Victorville and shit like that. But now they like in effect.
Yep.
Like all that shit that they were saying is in effect now. Like, hey, y'all pay attention to what they saying? Is y'all ready to get right now, or is y'all about to still try to play and try to look fly every day instead of save this money and try to get y'all some motherfucking property?
Right.
Hey man, they getting niggas out of here fast, nigga. Feel me? This ain't gonna be the block no more if they get us out of here. Fuck we gonna be chilling at?
One thou out, and that's why
we chilling at.
And that's what Nipsey was preaching, and that's why
he bought his section.
Exactly.
You feel me? That's smart though.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, I gotta go to the bathroom, guys.
Yeah, it's all good. Hey, I was about to wrap it up regardless. You feel me? Any final thoughts you got for the people?
Nah, hell nah. Put that in there too, though.
Yeah. Hey, this was fire. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Dope ass interview. My boy TruCarr, log in with him. He's going crazy right now. With that being said, all my constituents of Lush World, comment in the comment section. Let us know what you think. And we about this beer.
Cool. I scarfed out the baby kid.